What is up, Punt Factory family? My name is Isaac Parks, also known as Coach Parks from Punt Factory Carolinas, and today I'm presenting something very special. We have the very first Punt Factory Top 5 punting performances of the week. Coming in at number 5, we have Clayton Cryle. Clayton Cryle has that huge leg out of North Carolina, punting for Catawba College. While Clayton has this humongous leg, this week he had to find out how to keep the ball out of the end zone. 2 touchbacks, but a 51-yard average for Mr. Clayton is very impressive. Number 2 on this list, we have Luis Oriana coming in from Chowan in North Carolina. Another D2 school with an outstanding 42.9-yard average, but with great placement, a beautiful punt that pins down at the 6-yard line on a 39-yard directional. Luis had an outstanding game, showing great control over the punt, over the ball. Let's get into his film.
At his own 36. Chowan is there, and they'll cover him up at the... He's got time, another high spiraling kick, trying to get it in the corner. Can he get it inside the 20? Yes, he does. Bends their flying feet down at the 6-yard line. Oh, a great kick. So Luis Oriana, freshman from out of Lexington, South Carolina, to punt it away. He's a good afternoon punting football. Coach, he hadn't had much work here in the second half and gets away a pretty good one here.
And then at number 3, we have Ryan Sanborn. Ryan Sanborn in a key win over Vanderbilt. Came out, showed great direction, great control, had one punt that didn't even count, and he still downed it on the 6-yard line. And then they backed him up 5 yards, and he put it on the 3-yard line and said, you should have just stuck with it. You should have declined the penalty.
From Johnson, and it's going to take a beautiful roll into that corner. Good night.
Number 2, our second best performance of the week, we have the boy wonder KJ Bird out of Shaw University come out looking for a key breakout game at this university. 2 punts for a 54-yard average. He starts off the game, it's close, 14-0. It could really be anybody's game. Locks it away with a 63-yard punt to back up Central State at their own 6-yard line, puts them in really bad field position, and just an absolute outstanding nuke by KJ Bird to really lock that game up. And as you can see in the second punt, they never make a comeback. And for our best Punt Factory performance of the week, we have Ryan Wright submitting his application in NASA as he attempts to send as many footballs into orbit as possible live during a game. Ryan Wright recorded 6 fair catches in one game against a good Ole Miss team. Ryan had allowed absolutely 0 return yards on this beautiful 45-yard average game.
Punt. Ryan Wright will kick it away. And a fair catch made by Braylon Sanders inside his own 20. Spent time with Brian Kelly at Notre Dame. What changed with Long's arrival? More tempo than normal. Ryan Wright to punt. Good kick. Chases Sanders back, and a fair catch made after a 49-yard punt. She was in the band here. She talked about getting to go to every game during Archie Manning's senior year. And tech-savvy enough to be shooting DMs. Very excited to hear from Dr. Hardigan. Converted quarterback, now a slot receiver. And he makes the fair catch inside his own 20. Punt, Plumlee waits at the 42. Fair catch made at his own 36. What has that told you about this season? That some of the turnover we've seen, especially at quarterback, some of the stars of the last few years, the Justin Fields, the Trevor Lawrence of the world that have departed for the NFL, go back another year to Joe Burrow,
So that is your top 5 performances of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this kind of content, also check out the Isaac Punts YouTube channel featuring me and the Punt Factory Carolinas. But as always, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next week. Peace.